what has this isolation revealed to me about me? And, you know, I've kind of posed the question to some of my clients. And of course, we're all at different levels where it's like, you know, whatever level you're at. Like, for example, some people are like, well, for me, it's really been, I cannot, I have zero structure. You know, that has been a big thing with a lot of people. Like, I have zero structure, and now that I'm kind of like on my own leash, I don't know what to do with my time, you know?
Yeah, you're totally getting into like a new topic now, which also is something I wanted to touch on here, which like we have to highlight it because it's so important for people to ask themselves this question, which is what has coronavirus, like what has this downtime during coronavirus revealed to you?
What has isolation
What has
revealed to
isolation
me
revealed
about me?
about yourself? Yes. And so you're saying that for some of your clients, what has it revealed to them?
Well, issues with structure, issues with relation. I just think, like, for all of us, for each of us, kind of our soul lessons are coming up. You know, like for me, it's a thing about, and I'm not that I don't want to talk about my clients, but it's just like, you know, for confidentiality, like I'll talk about me. For me, it's been about freedom. You know, I kind of like, I come and go as I want. And now I've had to sit with it and kind of like genuinely question, you know, the philosophy of like, well, freedom is in the soul. And and this is, I mean, it's kind of deep, actually. You know, it's like, I don't know if you've ever read In Search of Meaning, El Hombre en Busca de Sentido, from
No.
Viktor Frankl. Well, he was a Holocaust survivor, and he, you know, he talks about how you are free at a soul level. Like, who gives a fuck if you're in a jail and you're in between, you know, four walls? Freedom is inside. And for me, it's genuinely been about that. Like, fuck, like, you know, like
Like for you, yeah, you feel like somebody's like imposing on your freedom because now you
yeah.
can't
And so that's what I struggled with. You know, I'm usually a homebody, and I'm very good at staying home. But now that it's kind of imposed, it's like, well, why the fuck can I just take a plane and go wherever I want? You know? So that's for me. And I think for a lot of people, it's, you know, as I said, for everybody, it's brought up kind of their soul lessons, whether it be relationships or, I don't know, any other thing that comes up. Structure, discipline.
if you guys if you guys are watching this, I want you guys to let us know in the comments because we're streaming this and we'll address them. We want to know what isolation has revealed to you. Like, what is your biggest problem with isolation now? And I mean in terms of like your feelings. Like, what is that deep-rooted feeling that is now surfacing as a result of imposed isolation?
For some people, it's security. You know, for some people, we talked about this, like security in terms of like, I thought I was covered and now I'm not. And so, you know, and I keep going back to this where it's like, dude, we were never covered. Like, things were never certain. For some people, it's genuinely a fear of dying. You know, it's like, but I'm going to die. Well, yeah, I mean, all of us are going to die. And it's hard to digest. When you tell them, it's super hard to digest. For some people, it's attachment to things, like just an attachment to like, this was my routine. This is my job. Why do I have to, you know, give this up? Or why do I have to change it? Or why do I, and it's like, it's bringing up all these things in everybody. And for me, that's just, you know, I live I live for that stuff. I love that stuff. So I just think it's very interesting, and
It is interesting.
It's forcing you to reflect, and it's forcing you, I mean, wherever and whoever you are, it's forcing you to reflect on, bottom line, I think, genuinely, am I living the life I want to live?
Yes, yes, yes. I think that is like the most important question that you should be asking yourself. Like, what has isolation revealed to you? And exactly what you just said right now. So repeat it.
Am I living the life that I want to live? Am I, you know, in spiritual terms, am I in alignment with the person I aspire to be?